end is coming. I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping.
So this is my problem. Congress just passed a bill, S-686, to basically spy on us. Per the bill, the term information and communications technology products or services means any hardware, software, or other product or service primarily intended to fulfill or enable the function of information or data processing, storage, retrieval, or communication by electronic means, including transmission, storage, and display. In layman's terms, the US government have the ability to take any information from your phone, computer, or router whenever they want to. They can take this information and charge you with anything that goes against what they think is national security. Wasn't this supposed to be a free country? Freedom of speech. Freedom of one's own opinions? TikTok is a threat to the elites. It is exposing the corruption the elites are doing. They are taking action now to stop the spread of this information. The elites, who don't even really know what TikTok is or how it works, is telling us TikTok is bad. Who are they to decide what I can or can't watch? What apps I can or can't use? The term freedom in America is becoming less and less true. Name one thing you can do that isn't taxed, regulated, or illegal. Are you just gonna let this happen? To let the elites control what we do? Are you the sheep? Or are you the wolf? This is your warning.
Bill 686, let's talk about it. This is the website where you can access it. It's called the Restrict Bill. You can see it's been introduced. You can scroll down and go to text and read the bill. There are 3 things in this bill that every American needs to know about. Number 1, this bill gives the federal government access to your computer and your network through PlayStation, Ring doorbell, Facebook, anything that has over 1 million followers on its platform. The federal government can access that platform and look at your instant messages and all of your correspondence. Second, it makes it illegal to have a VPN to the tune of $250,000 fine and a 20-year prison sentence. And third, and the scariest, this gives the President of the United States the power to appoint a communications secretary, and that secretary then goes and gathers a committee, not voted on by us, and they can have closed door meetings to decide what content we can and cannot see on platforms. I'm getting North Korea vibes. Don't take my word for it. Go and read the bill yourself. And when you read it, then I want you to contact your representative. And if you don't know who they are, that's okay. I didn't either. You can look them up on that same website I just showed you and contact them and be nice. That TikTok hearing was embarrassing, so we're not going to act like that. We're going to be nice and we're going to come armed with facts. So we're going to read the bill and we're going to tell them if they vote for that bill, we are going to vote for their opponent in the primaries, or we may run ourselves. If they really thought we were over here just doing dances, they'd leave us alone. I found out I'm in District 12. I had a Hunger Game flashback. This is not about protection. This is about control. And remember, these people work for us. They make 6 figures to represent us. And I've been completely unplugged from politics, and that's my fault. That's on me. But we need to all get involved so that we can see the shadiness that's happening in Washington. The next rabbit hole I'm going down is the NRA.
According to Nostradamus, there is going to be a civil war in the United States in 2023. The first prediction appeared in 1555 in his book, and after that many others predicted this too. According to Nostradamus, in 2023, there will be a great civil war in the United States in which hundreds of thousands of Americans will die. Sides will be chosen, and there will be bloodshed. Civil war will break out between red and blue. As a result, the country will split into two parts. This war is going to break out between the Democrats and the Republicans. It is not clear what the cause of this war will be, but it will be a war that lasts for an extended period of time. According to Nostradamus, an Asian empire will be destroyed in 2023. This might be China or Russia, or maybe even both. But one thing is clear, the Asian empire will go through a huge crisis and, as a result, will be destroyed. This destruction will cause problems all across the planet. Nostradamus predicts that Europe will be hit by a series of nuclear-related conflicts in 2023. As a result, many European countries will be severely depopulated. This prediction is likely to come true due to the ongoing tensions between the US and North Korea. The countries currently involved in the conflict with North Korea also happen to be Europe. If this prediction comes true, it could result in a large number of displaced people. Nostradamus predicts that a Russian president will die from a mysterious disease in 2023. This will cause the Russian stock market to crash, resulting in the loss of thousands of investors. The death of the Russian president will also cause political chaos in the country, which will result in many deaths. Nostradamus predicted an assassination attempt on the Russian president for some time in the near future, probably at the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. Nostradamus predicts that a huge financial crisis will hit the world in 2023. This financial crisis will last for many years and will severely affect the economy of the entire world. Many countries will be affected by this crisis. The financial crisis would be so large in magnitude that the countries will not be able to recover from it. This will lead to a total failure of society and the death of a large proportion of the population. According to Nostradamus, the USA will face immigration issues in 2023, and terrorist attacks will increase too. There has been an unprecedented migration of more than 2 million people in August this year, and the number is expected to grow exponentially in the coming year. This is happening in the wake of war, disasters, and persecution. If this unprecedented migration continues, it will lead to a sense of instability and chaos across the country. Nostradamus predicts that the climate crisis will get even worse in the 21st century, especially in 2023. The planet's ice caps will melt, causing many coastal areas to be flooded. The melting of the ice caps will also disrupt ocean currents. This prediction is likely to come true because the world has not reduced the production of carbon dioxide. If the world continues to produce carbon dioxide at the same rate, it is very likely that the climate crisis will get even worse. Nostradamus predicted that Engel will have a new king in 2023. This king is going to be a ruler who loves justice and equity. He is also going to be kind-hearted and generous. This prediction was made hundreds of years ago, but we see it coming true already. The Queen of Engel and Elizabeth II died on September 8, 2022. So, her son, Prince Charles III, will be crowned as the new king, most probably at the beginning of 2023.
I'm so sorry, little ones. This cruel world has taken your innocence away, your freedom, your will, your inspiration. The elite have used you as a tool, as a way to silence anyone from speaking up. I'm so sorry, little ones. The world doesn't seem to care. They say they want justice, but they are all talk. They riot for George Floyd. They riot against police violence. But don't dare do it for the children. Here's a list of names belonging to some of the elites causing this. Do you want to change? Do you want to stop this cruelty? Are you the sheep? Or are you the wolf? This is your warning. So this is my problem. The US dollar is on the verge of becoming worthless and no one seems to care. The overinflation of the system has reached its breaking point. The US national debt, dollar, and banks are on a steady decline. The lack of control of our dollar and bad economic diplomacy by our incompetent leaders has severely hurt our economic power. Are you ready for total system collapse? For the dollar to be completely useless? Are you the sheep? Or are you the wolf? This is your warning.